All right, pretty primo early fall weather around here if you ask me. Our high temperature today in Flagstaff, 61 degrees. A pretty beautiful day out there today. A little bit on the cool side for this time of year. Average high temperature 66 degrees. And overnight last night it was another chilly night with our early morning low getting down to 30 degrees in Flagstaff. All right, some other high temperatures across the region today. Pretty lovely everywhere. Sedona 73 this afternoon. Payson 73 as well. 76 Winslow, Hopi 71 degrees, and 90 in Phoenix. Expect more of this kind of same type of weather to continue on here right through the end of the work week. As we get towards the weekend, we might see a little moisture make its way in and a few scattered showers and thunderstorms, particularly on Saturday. And we go into a little bit of a warming trend here each and every day, much warmer as we get into the weekend. Want to switch focus way over to the Caribbean. All the talk about Hurricane Matthew, as well as it should be, a very devastating storm system. Left Haiti yesterday, now moving into the Bahamas, and a very strong storm system as it heads right towards the Bahamas and towards the Florida coast. Right now, within the last hour, here's the latest stats on the hurricane. A major Category 3 hurricane with winds at 115 miles per hour, gusting much more than that, and a very large hurricane at that. You know, notice how wide it is. It's probably about 300 miles wide, with hurricane winds extending out 175 miles from the eye center. Some very beautiful pictures of this dangerous storm taken from the International Space Station over the last couple of days. And the storm system, as I mentioned, very strong, huge, devastating storm right now in Haiti, with tragic news coming out of there and a whole lot more, because, you know, once they've seen 12 inches, 2 feet of rain, and cholera and disease is going to be a big problem with the flooding there. And it's moving into the Bahamas, where there's not a lot of high-lying mountains, so it'll move in there as a very strong storm system with devastating impacts, and headed right towards U.S. coast. Biggest, strongest storm since Hurricane Wilma. I believe that was back in 2004, all the way from down near Miami, Melbourne, up the up towards I was like, is everything okay here? Up towards the Florida coast. Hurricane watches. The purple is hurricane warnings. Hurricane watches are the orange. Miami is just going to be spared the heaviest brunt of it. The west coast of Florida will be spared the heaviest brunt of it as well. Some of the impacts for some of the major cities as this storm system moves through: Daytona Beach, Savannah, Myrtle Beach, flooding rains, damaging winds, coastal flooding, huge surges as this moves in as still a very strong hurricane as it moves up the coast. As a matter of fact, it's going to even get stronger with winds up to 130 miles per hour here over the next 24 hours. Conditions will deteriorate in Florida overnight tonight, and tomorrow night, really 24 hours from now, this is where you're going to hear about a lot of things going on in Florida. The good news is this thing looks like now it's going to take a turn over the weekend out back to sea instead of impacting the New England states. All right, back here in the arid southwest. Temperature 54 degrees right now. Clear skies. Winds out of southwest, 14 miles per hour. Clear and cold once again tonight. 30 degrees early morning low. Tomorrow, very similar to today. Maybe a couple degrees warmer, less breezy. 63 degrees, a near flawless day. And it's going to look like that statewide. Okay, the extended forecast, pretty quiet around here. I think our best chance of getting a little bit of moisture appears to be on Saturday. And as you'll notice, our temperatures really start to moderate here and rebound going into the weekend, back to near 70 by late weekend.